West Texas is booming again. Not just with oil this time, but electrons, algorithms, and megawatts. It's a modern-day digital gold rush sweeping across cattle country. From solar arrays larger than some of our towns, more turbines than steers, and humming data centers that never sleep, progress is eating up the prairie so fast there's no time to say grace. From the rim of the caprock to the middle of the Big Empty, water wells are dropping faster than our property appraisals are climbing. The people who once raised crops now farm gigawatts. Rural hospitals are feeling the pinch, and schools are counting pennies while turbines spin fortunes above their heads. Progress. But it doesn't come free. It's just a bill that's either landing in someone else's mailbox, or more likely, delayed at one of UPS's distribution centers, while the service cuts billions in efficiency and raises mailing rates for slower deliveries, when they don't lose them. While legislators tweet about innovation corridors and AI clusters, it's farmers, ranchers, and nurses in West Texas that are footing unseen costs. The same state leaders who praise economic transformation seem to forget the part where transformation requires infrastructure. You know, the kind that keeps people alive, not just servers. Governor Greg Abbott and Senator Charles Perry stood in Lubbock this summer, touting a $20 billion Texas water future. They called it a generational investment, a promise to fix old pipes and fund new supply. But out here, the water table is still dropping, and the promises sound a lot like runoff. If Perry ever brought that conversation back to the Double Mountain counties he represents, he'd probably have some explaining to do. Questions like, if the need is so critical in West Texas, why are you spending your time promoting legislation in high-profile growth corridors like Dripping Springs, instead of out here in your district, which faces literal toxic water supply problems? Our local economies are driven by agriculture and energy. How does your bill prioritize water supply for agricultural and industrial needs of Fisher, Stonewall, and its neighboring counties, rather than just municipal use for distant, wealthier populations like San Antonio and El Paso? Those are billion-dollar questions, the kind that deserve answers, not just photo ops and press releases. Meanwhile, the federal side isn't much better. Congressman Jody Arrington, who hasn't set foot here in 2 years, cheers for the big beautiful bill, the one that slashes rural health care subsidies, the same bill that could gut funding for critical access hospitals, the ones that keep Fisher and Stonewall counties pulse beating. It seems rural Texas is good enough to plant turbines, make room for solar arrays, and hoist power lines, just not priorities. While multinational companies pour billions into generating electricity, our small hospitals are taking loans to cover payroll. The same Congress that subsidizes AI infrastructure prefers to shut down the government because it can't agree on a clean resolution to keep basic health care running in the communities that feed, power, and staff those very industries, all while pointing the fingers across the aisle. The West Texas landscape is talking, but no one's listening. Property values are soaring, water levels are dropping, and farmers are trading tractors for lease checks. Yet the only thing shrinking faster than the Ogallala Aquifer is public attention. Folks will complain about paying $2 for a newspaper that reports on it all, then hand $6 to a gas station attendant for a Snickers bar and a Dr. Pepper. That's not inflation. It's misplaced values. West Texas is powering the future, but if rural voters seek affirmation over answers, and our lawmakers don't start showing up, listening, and investing where the power actually comes from, we'll end up exporting more than just oil and electricity, but our entire communities. Before we light up the world, maybe it's time we make sure there's somebody still left here to flip on the switch. Or maybe that's the plan. I'm Jeff Hurt, editor of the Double Mountain Chronicle, and thank you for letting us earn your trust.